Alright, traders, we're looking at S&P 500 M&A futures. We're going to use price action. The main trend down played out with a break, pushed to a new extreme. However, I can see there is no bullish reversal. It fell hard, and we have a brand new trend working lower. So as a price action trader, I'm going to identify a brand new channel for this price movement. However, even this channel has a small break push to a new low. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark new extreme. We're so far from the EMA, so the break is insignificant, but it is there nonetheless. Market is correcting. EMA keeps holding. The market opened around this time, but we have a lower high. I don't consider this lower high strong enough just yet. Number one, it's very close to open, and number two, you have a small break push to new extreme already. Okay, you have a second entry show right here, mini one, but it's here, lower high. EMA keeps holding, and now you have additional test. You have a failed second entry long now. You can see that now the EMA keeps acting as resistance, and even you have key level form right here. So this is not a bad trade now, because you really are getting more information, not just second entry, not just lower high, but now the failed second entry long combined with the EMA and the multiple test. So you're selling high according to rules, but because there's a break in your low, I have to mark it a little bit more aggressive. Market created significant push down. Okay, I have a second entry short again. Can I take it? No. Okay, because now I have real visual break in new low for this leg. Okay, here the break is so tiny. Okay, market may want to get the retest, but now you have broad break at the EMA, push to new low. So now I have to skip the second entry short. There is no channel confirmed. I cannot find any other channel. Yeah, this is too wide, no confirmed. So no confirmation, so I have to be patient now. Market is correcting higher. Okay, and it's correcting lower. I'm going to redraw new trend working higher. Okay, this is area of development because the downtrend played out. So you can see you need more price action to understand what's the next market cycle. And it looks like we may have bullish reversal. We can see that the breaks are very tiny and far from the EMA. So this means that I'm allowed to draw spike and a channel pattern when the break is so tiny, but the push up still looks seamless, like a one clean trend working higher. I can draw spike and a channel pattern, something like this. Okay, you can still see how candles fit perfectly inside of this channel. So now you have bullish bias. We're thinking about buying only. Okay, we have a little bit of correction. We have a small break new high. Okay, the market keeps working higher again. So I'm asking myself a question, hold on, why we can't even touch the EMA? The trend is so strong, bunch of sketchy setups are working, pullbacks are not even correcting to the EMA. Let me find a different channel and I can get nice spike and a channel pattern still. Okay, you can still see candles fit perfectly, nice spike and a channel pattern. Basically the big clue here is that you can't even touch the EMA and you still get a lot of confirmations. The entire push still looks extremely seamless, like a one clean push working higher. So you still have channel that is working higher. Okay, we have a new high, first entry long, pull back, second entry long. We have a second entry long right here where the uptrend needs new high, but we can see the trend down is not with a clear break new low. I can draw it a little bit more micro like this, which is honestly not a bad idea because the trend up is very, very strong. If I'm going to draw it just a little bit wider, the trend down looks in play, which is not ideal, the small conflicting variable. We like that the signal bar here, the second bar, is quite bullish, closing quite strong. This is not a bad trade because, as you can see, the trend is very, very strong. This is basically the first bounce off the EMA. Since the trend started, this is the first correction to the EMA. So this is actually a decent trade still. A little bit more aggressive because you don't have clear 2 legs down, but when the trend is this strong, the trend line can be viewed. Tiny break, push to new extreme, so this is decent trade. And you need new high following the trend line rule. You have a breaking new high, and now because this is correction to the EMA, I'm not going to draw any other channel because you may wonder, hold on, can I draw something like this again? Well, remember, now we actually corrected to the EMA. We have significant break. So I don't want to jump the gun. I don't want to get too ahead of myself. I'm just going to respect this as a break new high and let's see what's going to happen. Okay, for this reason, I'm not taking any long here. We just are breaking new high. We can have what? Area of development, which means I cannot really look for trades. I need more information to see what is the established structure. Okay, market is correcting here. What I did is I draw consolidation because EMA is sideways. Okay, price action structure is sideways as well. We have a new low first entry short failure, so I was looking for failed second entry short above EMA. Okay, we traded up, we're in a range seems to be holding. There's a terrible single bar, you cannot go long above this single bar right here. I don't think you can go long here on the high low simply because the range is just about to be established and you just had a break in your high. Okay, so this is not enough price action for you to be buying high low because the structure is not established yet. You have area development. Failed second entry short is terrible, you cannot take, and notice what happened. You don't even get new high tested. Okay, there is not even new extreme tested, and market continues to go lower again. So it's clearly not acting as a trailing range. Okay, this uptrend doesn't have a new high, this correction doesn't have a new high, resistance is not being tested, you have lower highs, so you can consider potential wider downtrend. Still a little bit early for this because it's still quite rangy, but there is some form of weaker channel working lower. Okay, and you have a new low first entry short, pullback second entry short. Uptrend played out with the break, push to new high, another major lower high as well. So you can see every single high is lower and lower, and this is a decent trade. I'm going to mark it more aggressive because still the structure is unclear. I didn't take this trade because to me, I didn't like how the range is not holding. The trend down is very, very weak. So in a situation like this, when we are still hovering around the range, I prefer to get a lower high, okay, below EMA. I didn't like taking second entry short this early, but I can see why someone took it. It's not a bad trade. Second entry short. Okay. And market continues to go lower. I actually like to adjust my trend a little bit like this because really have clean three swings. The trend looks a little bit more structured. Okay, you have a lower high here, but it's far from the EMA, you cannot take it. Okay, market is correcting new low first entry short. I'm thinking about potential pullback. You have a mini second entry short, but of course you cannot take a short below bullish bar. I'm thinking about reaction here, but problem is the signal bar is way too big, 7 points. The scalp is already made. You cannot sell at the bottom like this, so not a good trade to consider simply because the bar is gigantic and the first one is bad. And I can see significant retracement. So because I can see such a strong retracement, what I'm going to do is I'm going to consider this as a small break push to new extreme. Okay, downtrend played out with a small break, push to new low, something like this. Not the cleanest price action today, honestly. It's definitely not easy price action, especially if you're a novice trader. You were quite struggling. Other than this clean uptrend where you know what to expect. Okay, you have clear uptrend, you expect new high. This entire structure quite weak. Once again, trend down, really weak. Now you have a tiny break, so not easy structure so far. And it's okay. You're not reading this incorrectly. It's just the structure was not easy to trade today. It was quite all over the place. Okay, here I like drawing spike at channel pattern because the move looks seamless. So I would need broad second entry long, but we broke below EMA. Now we're back up. And you can see now we have small congestion. I can draw a channel like this as well. Basically what I'm trying to do here is trying to make sense of the structure by using short-term channels, because no big channels will help me now because big structure is very unclear. Okay, it's all over the place, it's very neutral, so I don't have big pattern to help me. Okay, I can draw something like this for now, but not really helpful. So what I'm trying to do is trying to navigate the recent structure by using short-term channels, where it makes sense to right now expect new high, okay, because this select needs new high, this select needs new high as well, okay, something like this. You have a second entry long, but look at the bar, 6.25 big. You also have EMA exactly in the middle of these bars. Then you have high low here, which is tempting. You can view it as like a mini breakout pullback, but this entire area is quite congested. Look at the EMA. I mean, this is not bullish trend where you can just risk this up like this. It worked perfectly in hindsight, but problem is when you're watching this live, you simply don't notice. It's an inside bar. So, you know, it's very hard to justify this trade. The second entry long was quite tempting, okay, because it's quite strong and this option is new high. But also you would need to use deep limit order to decrease the risk and it's quite congested. I can see why someone would take it, but this entire area is quite congested, not easy area. And now we have a break push to new high, uptrend played out. We have decisive push below EMA. So right now, because we are in a range, Okay, the big structure is a consolidation. We expect trends to play quickly. I'm considering failed second entry long, but there's no failed second entry long. Okay, I would need failed second entry long reversal pattern. We didn't get it. We have a small break, push to new low, so downtrend played out. We have push above EMA. We have high-low confirmation trade, but this is mainly structural high-low. This high-low doesn't really confirm much. Okay, doesn't confirm any high probability trade, doesn't confirm new extreme tested, no trailing structure, just basically structural high-low. Very weak one. Not a bad trade. Risk is very small, but not a strong high-low. Breaking new high. So you can see structure quite weak. Trends really don't last a long time, so it's hard to get some nice second entry. Brand new leg working higher. Brand new leg working lower. You really have to be patient here because I don't like drawing big channel like this. Why? Because it's too wide. Okay, you can tell it looks too rangy, it looks too sideways. Okay, the channel is so weak, the pullbacks are so strong. This is not really a trending structure. Okay, this is basically still part of this bigger consolidation. There is bullish bias though, so I'm not really thinking about selling, but I would need some great trade. I would need like this, breaking new low and a high low above EMA. Here I could consider a high low above EMA because we have one leg down, break second leg down, downtrend play with the break new low. So high low here could be okay because we have series of high lows, bullish imbalance. But notice what happened. Market reverse all the way to the downside. So I cannot argue with the market. I need to adapt, so I'm going to redraw a brand new downtrend. You can see it's really acting like a range. Bias is not clear, so now we have at least clear trend. So I want to see second entry short at the EMA. Can I get it? New low first entry short. No, we only have first entry short, so no trade here. New low tested. Okay, we keep working over, we keep working over, and another push down. And once again, you can't even break above the EMA. So when I'm watching this and I can see decisive push below EMA, I like thinking about secondary pattern, something like this. Okay, simply because while you have a break, you cannot even touch the EMA. It aligns with the EMA and the push looks quite structured. And because I have break below EMA now, again, can the EMA hold? Yes, it can. And now we have new low first entry short pullback, second entry short, and this is now a decent trade. You can see how many times EMA keeps holding. It's confirming our secondary channel. However, the bar is quite big and you cannot go short at the bottom like this. Okay, you need to make sure you have enough room. So what you need to do, wait for a break, drop the limit order at least halfway in. In this case, it actually managed to go here and only then enter. Okay, I would not enter 5.5 points at the bottom like this. Okay, on a secondary channel. So if you're going to use limit order, it's actually a decent trade. Second entry short. Okay, work for a scalp, breaking new low. Okay, you have great lower high, but problem is you don't have no channel here. Everything played out. You have break new high, lower high below EMA, but yeah, I mean, downtrend just played out. Okay, you don't have no channel that would tell you, okay, we need to go lower, unfortunately. You have break new low again. Something like this, push above EMA. I'm going to draw a new trend. We have a congestion, no trade zone. We have a break new high, two legs up. Oh, and now it's way too late. The market is about to close. So this is the overall structure for today. This was very difficult trading day to trade. I didn't take any setup today. This is why I went back and recorded it as a normal review. It was a boring day for me. I didn't react in time on this trade and I almost took this trade right here. When it pulled back, then I dropped the limit order and I missed it just by a few seconds. So no trade for me, unfortunately, but it was difficult structure overall. So if you didn't take any trade today, don't worry, you're not alone because it was way too choppy. This structure was easy, just cleared up from working higher. But other than that, especially this structure right here where everything played out, very unclear price action. You have slight bullish bias, but at the same time, all trends played out. So you cannot go long, but at the same time, you can't really sell because you have the bullish bias here. So I'm going to wrap it up. I hope you had a good trading day and I'm going to talk to you next time. Good luck your trading.